Coming up on Newswatch, a bank robbery in Des Moines.
And the latest attempt to repeal the Affordable Care Act.
And hear about Iowa State Athletics' upcoming games.
It's been hot and then cold. I'll let you know what the rest of your week is going to look like. Right now, you're watching Newswatch.
Great.
Thanks for watching and have a good rest of your night and week. Stay classy, Cyclones.
North Korea's foreign minister is accusing Donald Trump of declaring war on his country. According to North Korea's foreign minister, Trump declared war through a tweet this past weekend. Trump tweeted that North Korea won't be around for much longer. North Korea says they have the right to shoot down any U.S. planes, even if they're not inside the aerospace border of their country. Sarah Sanders, the White House press secretary, says the U.S. has not declared war on North Korea.
Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has scraped the latest vote to pass a plan that would repeal the Affordable Care Act. The announcement comes after a third-party Republican senator announced their opposition to the bill. The Republicans could only afford to have 2 members oppose the bill before the end of the week. This is the second attempt the Republicans have made this year to repeal the ACA.
Russian police are currently handling one of the country's largest cases of cannibalism. According to Russian police, pictures of bodies were found on a cell phone belonging to one of the main suspects. Police later arrested the man and his wife, both whom allegedly murdered as many as 30 people since 1999 and consumed parts of their bodies. The police say they have identified 7 of the victims so far.
A recent discovery was made on Sunday by 40 archaeologists in Egypt regarding one of the 7 wonders of the world, Pyramid Giza. A scroll of papyrus documented how the Egyptians moved 2.5-ton limestone blocks a whopping 500 miles for the pharaoh Khufu. The limestone blocks, equating to a total weight of 170,000 tons, were moved on wooden boats in the Nile River. There were special canals the boats took to land just feet away from the pyramid's construction site. Turns out the mummies couldn't take that secret to the grave.
A healthcare company is currently investigating a batch of soft drinks, however they were contaminated with drugs. According to Banner Health, traces of methamphetamine were found in bottles of 7-Up in Mexico. Banner Health said it is very important to always check that the seal for any food or drink is still intact before consuming. Dr. Pepper Snapple Group, which owns and distributes 7-Up in the U.S., says that no bottles in America were affected by the issue in Mexico.
Earlier this month, Longhorn Steakhouse became Longhorn Snakehouse. Rachel Myrick, a local from Virginia, encountered a less-than-friendly visitor on her trip to the restaurant. As she was heading into the Longhorn Steakhouse, she felt a sharp pain on her foot. Turns out a copperhead snake wanted a snack too and bit her foot. As she sat down, she felt the pain once again as the venomous snake continued biting Myrick. Mentioned having trouble freeing her foot from the snake's mouth, leading her to shake it off.
Up next, we'll have a story about Nevada, Iowa. Iowa woman is being charged with willful injury. The 38-year-old woman was arrested after allegedly ramming her ex-boyfriend's car into the ditch and then assaulting a woman inside. According to police, she was arrested for causing serious injury and assault while displaying a dangerous weapon. The 38-year-old is currently being held in Story County Jail.
Thursday morning, a mobile home caught fire in Nevada, Iowa. Police suspect the fire to have been intentionally set. Possible evidence has been sent to the laboratories for further analysis. Ricardo Martinez, the homeowner, is thankful his neighbors called the police after seeing smoke. Martinez and his 2 pets were thankfully left unharmed.
A bank robbery occurred Monday morning at the Tradesman Credit Union in Des Moines. Christopher Weckman of Des Moines was arrested and charged with interference with official acts and parole violation in connection with the robbery. According to the police, Weckman robbed the credit union and suggested the duffel bag he was carrying contained an explosive device. A bomb squad was called and did not determine whether the device was legitimate or not. More charges are expected for Weckman following the following the investigation.
I'm Brianna Campbell. Let's take a look at our weather. So right now for our feels like temperatures, we've got 63 here in Des Moines and 61 in Ames, with 60 and 50s staying that way. Looks like around the region. Right now for the next few days, we're hitting those fall temperatures finally. So we'll be in the mid 70s to low 70s, which is good. No chance of rain anytime the rest of this week, which is awesome. And then a great weekend with sun and temperatures being in the comfortable areas for us. Right now, our temperatures across the Midwest right here, it's 63 in Des Moines, 53 in Sioux Falls, 49 in Bismarck, and then a little bit warmer down in St. Louis with 80 degrees. And then for our satellite radar, we've got a little bit of rain coming across the south part of the state, but not much at all. There won't be much rain for the rest of our week. And there's our feels like temperatures again right there in the mid 50s to low 60s right now across the state. A little chilly, but better than the hot temperatures that we've been seeing lately. For our wind speeds, it's been pretty calm across the state with just 6 miles an hour in Ames, 7 in Creston, 10 in Ottumwa, so pretty calm all across the board there. Our forecast lows tonight will be 46 here in Ames, 50 in Des Moines, toward the west 44 there in Sioux City, and 46 up in the northeast corner of Decorah. Forecast highs tomorrow across the state up here in the northeast corner will be in the low 70s to high 60s. Moving down to the southeast will be in the low 70s region there as well. So kind of staying pretty consistent there. Then down in the southwest, it'll be the same there, low 70s, 70, 71, 72. So right in that comfortable fall temperature range, and the same up in northwest Iowa with 68 in Okoboji, 67 in Esterville, 70 in Sioux Rapids, so right around the same area there as well. Looking at your forecast for tonight, it'll be partly cloudy, 46 degrees here in Ames, no wind at all, just a little bit out of the south-southeast. And then looking forward to tomorrow, mostly sunny, 70 degrees, a beautiful day here in Ames. All right, and that's all I've got for you. We'll have sports right after this. You're watching Newswatch.
The Billboard Top 100 chart has another female rapper at the top of the chart. Cardi B has moved to the #1 spot for her new song, Bodak Yellow. This is the first time a female rapper has been on the top of the charts in 19 years, without any other accredited artist on the track. Cardi B has been up and coming as a new and rising star in the rap world. Some people have gone as far to say that she's the new Nicki Minaj. Well, we're not too sure about that. We give her credit for her chart-topping hit.
Twitter currently allows a maximum of 140 characters per tweet. However, that may change very soon. Twitter is testing a 280 character limit to help users get their views and points across in a single tweet. The test is being made available to a small group of users and applies to languages other than Japanese, Korean, and Chinese. Twitter acknowledged the emotional attachment some users might have towards the 140 characters, but said the new limit, while double in size, is still brief. The character limit has been 140 characters since Twitter was born 11 years ago.
And that is it for tonight's edition of Newswatch.
Thanks for tuning in.
Have a great night, Ames.